everyone. I hope traders and investors alike were green on Friday. In this video, I just want to go over the sectors and our earnings that are coming in this week and the econo data. So we have PMI. First, you can see all the red is Fed speakers. There is an emergency meeting tomorrow. This is not highly unusual. This happens a couple times in between the meetings. The actual next meeting is coming out on November 1st. So let's not overthink that. Credit Suisse is also some rumors about Credit Suisse going under. So let's not overthink any of this and see what kind of action we get tomorrow and play what's given to us. So we have PMI manufacturing, ISM manufacturing on Monday, several Fed speakers. Tuesday, several Fed speakers. Wednesday, only Bostic speaks, but we have PMI composite and SIM service index. Thursday, Challenger job cuts. Got their federal balance sheet on Thursday, and Friday we have the unemployment situation. So let's just go to the charts. All right, so let's start by looking at our SPY chart that we keep here with the sectors. This is the only one that we keep the fib level on. Inside of stock charts, of course, we're using fibs. We use them a little differently than most, but we use fibs trading every day. But as for the fib levels here, we have took it out. You can see we bear flagged right into it and took it out. We've taken out our last line, or our last fib level here, the 0%. Just something's not acting right this morning. All right, so the communication sector, you can see basically we bear flagged right into the 9 and pulled back. MACD, we pointed this out last week. The MACDs were bearish. You can see that one candle right there give us a good pinch. We talked about this with several other different style charts in our last video, how a lot of the MACDs were doing the same thing. Looks like that goose with his head upside down and his beak spreading open. You can see the head right there, beak spreading open. You can easily see a bear flag right here breaking down to the downside. This is consumer discretionary, which had been performing better than most. This is consumer staples. Look at the difference between this discretionary and staples. I mean, both charts are looking pretty sad right now, but look how much sadder consumer staples look than discretionary. You can see the goose's head's all the way back here and just an extended beak to the downside, still spreading open. We're going to talk about the market in general in the next video, going over the trade ideas list, and we're going to talk about the potential of the market acting like a trapdoor effect and just straight up dumping. XLE, you can see we have a gap here to the upside. XLE traded a flat Friday. You can see the tight doji candle still under the 200, still under the 9, still has a gap for resistance. There's a lot going on in the world, and we're seeing some crude stuff coming out this weekend as well. But there's just a lot going on with crude that it's definitely worth watching, but right now they are day trades only. Financial sector, you can see the bear flag pushing down, same thing, goose head down. The healthcare sector, you can see rejection off the 9, big down candle, same thing, same setup. Industrial, bear flagging down. So our last video that we released Thursday morning in pre-market, early Thursday morning, we talked about bear flags and all the market leaders. And the market itself was all set up with the same type of patterns and bearish. So it's no surprise to see Thursday and Friday move down like it did. Materials, you can see materials actually were strong Friday, and we were able to spot this out. We were able to get some decent trades off from it, and early after market open, you can see it was strong, and then the bulls were in charge, and the bears come back in and brought that candle back down. Real estate was actually green on Friday. Small candle, but green, but not showing much strength. I mean, still traded in an inside, traded in the previous day's range, an inside candle. Technology, big down candle, riding right on the edge of the Bollinger Bands there. Utilities has just turned ugly. This was the #1 performing sector and has turned very, very ugly. Big down candles are selling it fast, and it's crazy when you see them selling the safety type plays. All right, so now we're going to get into the weekly charts of the same charts, just the weekly charts. You can see materials here. Watch that 200 weekly for support. Everything is acting crazy slow. We're having remnants of that hurricane here on the East Coast, so that's could be affecting some stuff. You can see the communications weekly chart breaking outside of the Bollinger Bands. Just a bearish looking market, and the participation, you see the MACDs crossing. You can see the participation. It's broad bearish participation in this market right now. You can see energy. We pushed up here. There's June highs. Rest of the market was putting in lows. It was putting in highs. Then July we pulled back, but you can see high, a lower high. So basically 1, 2, 3. Looking to go below this line would be a short opportunity on the weekly. Watch your 50 here on the weekly for support. Financial sector actually closed below a major level of support here, which now is resistance. Watch that 200 weekly for resistance or support. Industrial sector is trying to lose the 200 weekly as well. MACD crossing. XLK, we have taken out a major level of support here. Weekly levels are stronger than what your daily levels are. Watch your 200 there for support. Consumer staples, we have once again here took out a major level of support. It's a good chance we can pull down to the 200. We need to get a line drawn right here in this area right here and watch that level for support. Real estate, like I say, green on Friday, small candle, nothing major. We are below the 200 there. It's trading in what some would call a megaphone, broadening channel, descending broadening channel. Utilities weekly, look at that big candle, and we can see that on the daily chart. 200 there is a possible target. Look at that really nice trend up, and it looks like we're getting ready to destroy this trend. Healthcare has been holding in better than a lot of the others overall, but you can see it's got a nice down candle on the weekly as well. Consumer discretionary closed below the 200 weekly. MACD's crossing there. And that concludes our video. We will get the second video out as soon as possible. Have a great day, everyone. Be careful if you're in this weather.